All Creatures Great and Small, 1978 to 1990, charmed audiences with its heartwarming stories of a rural veterinarian and his adventures in the Yorkshire Dales. The series became a beloved classic, celebrated for its wholesome charm and unforgettable characters. But have you ever wondered what happened to the talented cast after the show ended? In this video, we'll explore the lives and careers of the actors beyond the picturesque countryside of the series. Join us as we uncover where they are now, their personal milestones, and the legacies they've built since the final episode aired. Peter Davison, born on April 13, 1951 in London, England. He portrayed Tristan Farnon in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978 to 1990, when he was 27 years old. Tristan is the charming and somewhat mischievous younger brother of Siegfried Farnon, bringing a lighter, humorous element to the series. His role in the show garnered him a great deal of admiration from fans, showcasing his comedic timing and warm presence. As of 2025, he is 73 years old, continuing to act in various television dramas and maintain a beloved position in British entertainment.
I got in from a fallowing and you weren't back then. Where the devil were you?
It was a licensed Vittler's ball, actually. It was very good.
You don't miss a trick, do you?
With a sort of white face and then the final shot. And they had, I think it's 5 minutes to 10, they dragged me out. They did that shot, dragged me out, washed my hair. I had 3 makeup girls making me up at the same time.
Robert Hardy, born on October 29, 1925, in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire, England. He played Siegfried Farnon in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978 to 1990, when he was 53 years old. Siegfried is the older, somewhat eccentric but deeply caring veterinarian who often acts as a mentor to James Herriot, balancing a mixture of gruffness and kindness in his character. Hardy's performance in the role earned him critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. He passed away on August 3, 2017, at the age of 91 due to natural causes.
Mum and Dad, I thought I wouldn't have another one, but when I saw her...
What's her name?
No, Prudence.
Well, you leave her here with us, Mrs. Pettinger. She couldn't be up into somebody who eventually did a very great deal of good for this country and was highly regarded.
Carol Drinkwater was born on April 22, 1948, in London, England. She played the role of Helen in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978, a character who is the loving and compassionate wife of James Herriot. Carol was 30 years old when she began filming the series, which earned her recognition for her warm portrayal of Helen. Over the years, Carol has continued to build a diverse career and becoming a respected author and documentary maker. As of 2025, Carol Drinkwater is 76 years old and remains active in her creative pursuits, with a passion for nature and writing, particularly books about her life in France.
Good trip?
Well, I missed you.
Good. I'll get you some breakfast. Well, you better get some sleep too.
And he was staying in the same hotel, and he said, let's have a drink in the bar, which we did. And he said, will you have dinner tomorrow evening with me? And I said, I'm not free. And he said, oh, well, I'm leaving town after that.
James Grout was born on October 22, 1927, in London, England. He portrayed Granville Bennett in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978, starting his role at the age of 51. Granville is the jovial and somewhat awkward veterinary assistant who adds humor to the series. James Grout's performance in this role endeared him to fans, and he was widely recognized for his versatile acting career in television and theater. James passed away on June 24, 2012, at the age of 84 due to natural causes. His death marked the end of a long and respected career in the British entertainment industry.
Oh, work. It's going to mean work. It's going to mean shaking a lot of people up. That's why I was so nervous, you know.
Josh? Fine. Josh?
Linda Bellingham, born on May 31, 1948, in Montreal, Canada. She played Helen Herriot in All Creatures Great and Small, 1988 to 1990. When she was 40 years old, Helen is the loving and patient wife of James Herriot, supporting her husband's demanding career as a veterinarian. Linda brought a sense of warmth and compassion to the character, resonating deeply with viewers. Over the years, Linda became a well-known television personality, particularly for her long-running appearances on Loose Women. Sadly, she passed away on October 19th, 2014, at the age of 66 due to colon cancer.
Now, where are we going?
The country club. Have you been there before?
No, but if I'd known we were doing it in style, I'd have dressed for the occasion.
Don't be silly, you look lovely. We might have had this conversation, Janet. I wanted to do a series of documentaries ages ago about death, because people don't talk about it.
Fred Feast was born on October 5th, 1929, in Liverpool, England. He portrayed Jeff Mallock in All Creatures Great and Small, 1988, starting his role at the age of 59. Jeff Mallock was a local character who brought an earthy humour to the series, and Fred's portrayal made the character memorable to viewers. Fred Feast passed away on June 25th, 1999, at the age of 69 due to cancer. His passing was a sad moment for those who admired his work in both television and stage acting. Despite his death, Fred Feast's legacy continues through his contributions to British drama.
Sir Lord Biggins.
Oh, yes. Thank you for delivering the Mallock.
I'm sorry, I was a bit late, Major. I was in town.
Not
I got
to
the
worry.
bridge.
It was very decent of
You got a minute? Yeah. What? Just, what is it? Just through here.
Christopher Timothy, born on October 14th, 1940, in Nottingham, England. He portrayed James Herriot in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978 to 1990, when he was 38 years old. James is a compassionate and dedicated country vet who navigates the ups and downs of rural life in the picturesque Yorkshire Dales, often finding himself caught between the demands of his patients and the eccentric personalities around him. As of 2025, he is 84 years old, and although he is no longer a regular on television, he remains active in theatre and charity work, continuing to engage with his fans and promote good causes.
You're only a vet, James. You wouldn't know. It's a human skull.
Really? How very interesting.
Where'd you get hold of it? Oh, it's ancient history. In my youth, I shared digs with an Irish med.
He ran a practice in Leyburn, where we sort of were based, really. And I spent a week living in his home, going out on all his calls, watching surgery, learning.
Judy Wilson was born in 1938 in the United Kingdom. She played Mrs. Greenlaw in All Creatures Great and Small, 1985, a role she began at the age of 47. Mrs. Greenlaw is a character who brings a touch of local colour and humour to the series, with her interactions with the main characters contributing to the charm of the show. Judy Wilson's acting career spanned across television and film, though her role in All Creatures Great and Small remains one of her most memorable. She passed away on April 1st, 2006, at the age of 68. Her death was a sad moment for those who remembered her contributions to British television.
Mr. Pont in here with the meat, and he wants to know if you'd also like to take advantage of a nice piece of venison he's got.
Oh, I don't think we can afford that sort of luxury, Mrs. Greenwell.
Oh, he did say to mention...
John Sharp, born on August 5th, 1920, in Manchester, England. He played Mr. Biggins in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978, portraying the somewhat gruff and occasionally difficult character who was a local farmer. Sharp brought depth and humour to the role, with his seasoned experience in both film and television. With his extensive career in theatre and TV, he was well respected for his versatile acting. John Sharp passed away on November 26, 1992, at the age of 72 due to natural causes.
Yes, fine animals. I'll have them. Thank you, Major. Just you let me know when you're ready to settle up. Oh, no need to worry about that. Plenty of time.
Mary Hignett was born on March 31st, 1916, in the United Kingdom. She portrayed Mrs. Hall in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978. Starting her role at the age of 62, Mrs. Hall is a nurturing and practical housekeeper, often the stabilizing force in the chaotic household of James Herriot. Mary's performance as Mrs. Hall became one of the beloved parts of the series. Sadly, she passed away on July 6, 1980, at the age of 64, due to complications from surgery. Her death was a great loss to the acting community, as she had made significant contributions to television and theatre.
He's been taken ill, collapsed at work. Oh dear. Trouble is, they're saying he's not fit to work anymore. They've never said that before.
John McGlynn, born on September 8, 1953, in England. He portrayed Callum Buchanan in All Creatures Great and Small, 1988, when he was 35 years old. Callum is a kind-hearted and hard-working vet's assistant, known for his loyalty and willingness to lend a hand in the veterinary practice. McGlynn's portrayal of Callum added warmth to the series, complementing the main characters with his grounded and approachable nature. As of 2025, he is 71 years old and has continued his acting career, making occasional television and stage appearances, though he is more active in other areas of life, including his advocacy work.
Oh. Well, I've only just got here myself. Haven't even had time to read the...
Margaretta Scott, born on February 13th, 1912, in London, England. She played Mrs. Pumphrey in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978 to 1990, when she was 66 years old. Mrs. Pumphrey is an eccentric and wealthy lady with a deep attachment to her beloved dog, Tricky Woo, whom she often brings to the veterinary practice for care. Scott's portrayal of the character was both humorous and endearing, making her a memorable part of the series. She passed away on April 15th, 2005, at the age of 93, due to pneumonia and breast cancer.
A young piglet, Mrs. Pumphrey.
Oh, what a wonderful relief. He's quite adorable, isn't he? I've decided to call him Newton.
Teddy Turner, born on June 13th, 1917, in London, England. He played Hodgkin in All Creatures Great and Small, 1978, bringing to life a character who was a regular in the rural Yorkshire community, known for his dry humour and distinctive presence. Turner, at 61 years old when he started filming, had already built a strong reputation in British television and film. His portrayal of Hodgkin added a touch of realism to the show, adding to its charm. Teddy Turner passed away on August 29, 1992, at the age of 75 due to emphysema.
Crawley, is he? The dog, I mean?
Yes, Mr. Hodgkins.
Who is your favourite character in All Creatures Great and Small, and what do you think when some of the actors pass away? Please leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you.